The pressure is reaching boiling point at Old Trafford. With Manchester United struggling both in the Premier League and in Europe, legendary former manager Sir Alex Ferguson has stepped into the spotlight once again, this time with a scathing assessment of current manager Rúben Amorim. In a rare public rebuke, Ferguson didn't hold back. Amorim is a very stubborn manager. His 3-4-3 tactical system is not working at Manchester United. These words carry significant weight. Ferguson, arguably the most successful manager in football history, is not known for interfering in the affairs of his successors. For him to break his silence and directly call out Amorim signals a serious cause for concern at one of the world's most storied football clubs. Amorim arrived at Manchester United with much fanfare, known for his dynamic 3-4-3 formation that brought success at Sporting CP. However, what worked in the Portuguese league has failed to translate into consistent results in the Premier League. The 3-4-3 system has left United looking tactically disjointed, often exposing them defensively while neutering their once lethal attacking force. The three-man defense has proven vulnerable against fast, direct opposition. Wing-backs are either caught too high up the pitch or overwhelmed defensively, while the midfield duo often finds itself outnumbered and outpaced. The attack, meanwhile, lacks the fluidity and incisiveness that characterized United under Ferguson's reign. The front line appears isolated, with the wide forwards unable to effectively support the central striker or track back to contribute defensively. Critics argue that Amorim's refusal to deviate from his preferred system has made United predictable and easy to dismantle. Despite a wealth of attacking and midfield talent, the rigid tactical setup has stifled creativity and momentum, traits once synonymous with the club's identity. Ferguson's remarks have struck a chord with the fan base. For many, the team's performances have been frustratingly inconsistent, and Amorim's inflexibility has drawn widespread criticism. The calls for tactical adaptability have grown louder with every lackluster showing, and Sir Alex's comments may well have crystallized a sentiment already brewing in the terraces and online forums. His 3-4-3 is not working at Manchester United, Ferguson asserted. It's a brutal yet honest assessment from the man who set the gold standard at the club. His words suggest not only tactical misgivings but also an impatience with Amorim's stubborn attitude and unwillingness to adapt, innovate, or even accept that changes might be necessary. But Sir Alex's intervention may also hint at deeper concerns within the club's hierarchy and dressing room. Is the manager's system the only issue, or are there broader problems of leadership, communication, and culture? Fan sentiment has turned increasingly sour. The Red Devils faithful, long accustomed to attacking flair and tactical flexibility, have grown weary of the cautious, often static football under Amorim. The team's lack of identity, combined with defensive frailties and offensive toothlessness, has fans questioning not just the manager's system, but his suitability for the role altogether. Social media has been ablaze with criticism. Hashtags like Amorim out have started trending after key losses, and supporters are demanding urgent changes. Some pundits are also beginning to wonder whether Amorim is too wedded to a philosophy that may not align with the demands of English football or Manchester United's proud heritage. Manchester United finds itself at a critical juncture. The squad is filled with quality players, many of whom are struggling to perform under a system that doesn't play to their strengths. Players like Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, and Casemiro have looked shadows of their former selves, bogged down by a tactical rigidity that inhibits spontaneity and expression. There's also the issue of man management. Amorim's insistence on sticking to his guns, even in the face of poor results, has reportedly led to frustration behind the scenes. Sources close to the club suggest that some players are beginning to lose confidence in the system, if not in the manager himself. The big question now, is Rúben Amorim still the right man for Manchester United? If he is to succeed, he must evolve, and quickly. The Premier League is unforgiving, and the weight of expectation at Manchester United is unparalleled. Flexibility, pragmatism, and results must take precedence over philosophy. Otherwise, Amorim risks becoming yet another name on the long list of post-Ferguson managers who failed to meet the club's lofty standards. Sir Alex Ferguson's warning should not be taken lightly. It's not merely a critique of tactics, it's a call to action. Whether Amorim heeds that call remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: time and patience are running out. This saga is far from over. Ferguson's comments have lit a fire under the club, igniting debate among fans, pundits, and the boardroom alike. As Manchester United stumbles forward in search of form and identity, all eyes will be on Amorim. Will he adapt and rise to the occasion, or will his stubbornness ultimately be his undoing? One thing is certain: drama at Old Trafford is never in short supply. And as the club faces yet another defining moment, fans can only hope that the right decisions are made before the legacy of greatness fades further into the past.